Hope you enjoy. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I hope you can.
I arrived at Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area. Yet I soon became entangled with the place.
Saturday, October 12th. The cloudy sky above me seemed rather unsettling and almost made me lose my balance. I felt a curious urge to run for shelter, and my new home in the distance seemed very inviting. Okay, so this is a point-and-click game. Let me see. I need my keys, which are in here. And sometimes the controls can be very fidgety. Now there's lots of sideways off this path because this thing's a barn. It's locked, so I can't go there. That pathway leads to two different places, and I can't get into either of them. No real use going over there. So the only other place to really go is into the house. Let me see. How do I open my inventory again? I'm trying to remember. Wait. Aha! Right click. Okay. With very little effort, the key unlocked the front door. And we shall enter. And this is the house. Well, first floor, there's the stairs. There's like three levels and an attic, I think. phone's ringing. It was all gibberish to me. What, you can't play piano? What the hell's wrong with you? That's the kitchen, I think. It's been a while since I played this game. Yeah, this is the, like, library thing. "2 years in East Africa, a journey to the sources of the Nile." Oh, okay, that is... Yeah... I might read that out loud later. I was ecstatic after reading the journal. The material was incredible. Yeah, you can stop and pause and read that if you want. What's in here? Anything? I can't remember what that is. But apparently I needed it. So cool. And like a letter or something. I can't look at the books. Okay. Can I look at that one? It's locked. Okay. There's more. Oh, whatever. Okay. I don't know where this goes. Dining room, actually. That's my thought. Am I right? Yeah! Which would mean that's the kitchen. And by the way, our character has no reflection. Were you locked too? You're not! Wonderful. But you've just got napkins. Okay, I guess not. Oh, I can look at this. It was just some useless junk. Okay. What if that's like super valuable and you can sell it on the black market for like $1 million? I guess that's what happens when you don't water these plants for a long time. Well, yeah, basically. Let's see what's in here. Wine, I think. Alcohol, something like that. I certainly wouldn't have minded trying these expensive wines, except that nobody would be around to pace me. Can't go in there. Okay. This leads back out into the hall, I think, but I might be wrong. I have been a few times. I intended to brighten up the whole place, but to my surprise, the lights wouldn't work. And yeah, it does it every time I try to open doors. It messes around with the camera. Okay. Here's the phone. I can call people. People can call me. Some vases. I can't remember. There goes the phone again. It was a rather torn umbrella. Okay, I'm coming.
Hello?
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My fault, exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes, it's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Everything seems to be fine, except the lights don't work.
Oh, you don't have to worry. I forgot to tell you. I had an electrician, one that I trust, to meet you there this morning. You know how a lack of power can be a recurring issue in places like that. You should be arriving soon.
That's good to know. I'll set up my stuff and let you know how everything does later.
Perfect. Have fun.
Sure.
So what we gleaned from that conversation is our main character, whose name is Michael, is a horror writer, and his friend Jerry helped him get the house or whatever, and he's trying to fix the place up. I remember that Jerry said a nice room had been prepared for me upstairs. Let me see, which one's this? Is this the trophy room, or is this the other bedroom? Oh, this is his room, okay. I quickly realized that this had to be my room. It became evident why, as I glimpsed the gorgeous view through the huge window. Yeah? A beautiful oak desk was standing against a window with an extraordinary and inspiring view. Hush! Sorry, dogs. My luggage was feeling heavier by the minute. Oh, right, it's in my inventory. Duh. Oh, ugh. Yes, the desk is the appropriate place. Where else would you put luggage? Fine. Here. And this is my paper and typewriter. I was eager to start doing some work, but the idea of exploring the place was too tempting. What's useful in here? Pen. This is our notebook. Get laundry. Get. Barbara. Oh, shush! Oh my goodness!
Alright, children, I gotta go.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too. Love you.
That is one of our friends' names, or her number. We call her later. Belectum article? I have no idea what this guy's handwriting is supposed to say. Jerry P. Carter, real estate agent. London. That is the guy that just called us. Some matches. A letter to me from London. Michael, it took me months, but at last I think I have it managed. Well, I mean think, so to speak. As there are only a few details left, but I can confirm with certainty that the house is yours. I owe you an apology because I didn't think it would take me that much time. Okay. I tell you, I'd have never thought that finding a Victorian house, and no more, no less than in Rothbury, would have been so hard. The majority of the old houses in the region are either impossible to live in, or they belong to the aristocracy. As if that wasn't enough, you and your bloody whims. Was it really that necessary being so cut off from town? Why all this sudden need for solitude? Well, as long as you don't become one of those typical hermit writers. Anyway, the beauty will take your breath away. It belongs to a wealthy family that always took great care of it. Around the mid-60s, it became the property of one person, I believe a friend of the family. He lived there for about 5 years or so and then abandoned it. Yes, you read right. Abandoned it. As far as I know, this lunatic, a renowned doctor, spent his last days getting drunk in lousy bars before vanishing from the face of the earth. Why someone would do that is beyond me. The house then became the property of the National Trust, and surprisingly enough, no one ever did anything about it. That is, until I rescued it from oblivion, of course. It took me a lot of work, so I hope you like it. The price is just as we discussed earlier. I know it's hard to believe, but the price of the interior was never agreed upon. So whatever you find inside, be it furniture or a long-lost remembrance, it's yours. Just remember our deal. If you find anything of great value, you have to share it. Now, I won't bother you if your sofa collection happens to be valued in the thousands. But if you bump into a hidden cache of money, and you can never know, really, then I want a piece of it. Wait a second. If you happen to sell any important items you find inside the house, such as your sofa collection, I should get a part of that too. Business is business, my friend. By the way, I sent 2 people over yesterday to clean it from top to bottom. 6 years without inhabitants must have left a nice coat of dust, don't you think? They couldn't do wonders, though, and you're going to need weeks to fully clean that place. Oh, they told me the house seems to have a rat problem, but you can't have it all. Should you need anything, don't hesitate to give me a call. Your friend, Jerry. Aw, he's so nice. Okay, what's in our inventory now? Right. I don't know. Okay, bed. We can't sleep right now because the dude's too eager to go and explore. There's a bookshelf over here. The books in the room were rather boring. No horror novels. Unbelievable. So, back outside again. One of these is the trophy room. The other one's a bedroom, or it should be. I was unusually surprised after entering this room. It was some kind of gallery, its theme being African culture. I really don't want to read it, so I'll give you a second. Okay. And there's a statue or a mask missing. All those masks, they made me feel very uneasy. They seemed to be guarding the room. And these ones are all vases, and that's this room. I'm pretty sure it becomes important later, but like I said on the last Grumpy Night video, I did not get very far in this game. I did not finish this game ever. And this is the other bedroom. The bed seemed to be comfortable, but too fancy for me. See? Yeah, and there's something important about moving this mirror later. I just can't remember what it is. And see? No reflection. We're a vampire. That's why we want to be away from society. Actually, that's a reasonable explanation. I mean, he writes horror novels. He's okay with living in a house without electricity. You know. No. I can't remember if there's anything good in here. Broken painting. A pocket watch. Okay, give me a second. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Lots of stuff happened yesterday. So, we're back to this. Let me see. So we went through most of the rooms up here. There's just a few more right at the end of the hall. Then we're basically done. Technically. With one day. Because in this you actually sleep, and sleeping changes what day it is, and what day it is will affect what happens. Sort of. That goes up to the attic. That goes back downstairs. And I can't remember where this is, so let's go here first. Oh, this might be the bathroom. Yeah, it is. It's the bathroom. Okay. Empty bathroom. Let's see. Okay. That's all that's in there, I guess. There were a couple of towels in the bathroom, but a great deal of repair work would be necessary before I would attempt to take a shower. Okay. Let's go upstairs first. That's creepy. Right. Okay, let's... Are you gonna let me go upstairs? Okay, now you're letting me go upstairs. Come on. Yeah, there's more rooms up here. Okay. Now one of these is, I think, pretty sure one of these doors is that bathroom that you saw in the intro scene with all the painting, or not the paintings, the photos. I'm pretty sure that's up here, but I might be wrong. Like I said earlier, I have not played this game in a long while. It was just a pile of old bricks. Most of the planks scattered throughout the third floor were all dry and brittle by now. See what's in here. I didn't even want to imagine the piles of rubbish that were inside these boxes. What if there's something like super, super important? I swore that I would scream if I saw another brick. A neat little stove was standing on a plank. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we use that later too. Just about anything. The amount of trash in this room was unbelievable. So, yeah, okay. Let's go up. Can we go in here? The pile of newspapers was huge. I needed a more specific date to look for. There was nothing of interest among those trinkets. A useless array of random items of every imaginable size and color occupied all the corners of the attic. Okay. Yes, there's nothing else we can do in here right now. For some reason, going downstairs in a lot of these old games always makes me feel a little because of the way it always looks. Kind of bothers me. Yeah, there's another floor above this. The door was locked, but I could see a key on the other side through the keyhole. Which means we have to get through to the other side. I think we climb out on the roof later. I think that's what that's about. It just ends right up here. It's like Rapunzel's tower or something. Okay, that's it for up here. Let me see, where is this? Probably somewhere on the first floor. I don't believe I've gotten around to exploring quite yet. That's what this entire intro is. It's just exploring. Front door? No. Wait, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Where am I? Oh, right. To the library. Okay. I kind of know where I am now. Several vases of African craftsmanship were standing against the west window. The drawer was stuck beyond hope. Those doorknobs look really weird, at least in my opinion. And now we are in the kitchen. That leads to the basement. I know that much. That, I think, leads to like the dining room or something, and that goes out back. So let's head out back first. Can't remember what all there is to do out here. Da di da di da di da da da. This house has so many paths and turns. A thick wire was tied between both handles, securing the door to the crypt. Years of erosion had stiffened the wire on the door handles, making it impossible to manipulate with bare hands. I would need some tools to get into the crypt. Well, that sucks. Okay. Okay. Time to head back then. That's the annoying part, is having to walk all the way back. That's what a vast majority of this will be, walking to places. The interior of the refrigerator was begging for some serious cleaning, not to mention a powerful disinfectant. Gah! Bandicam, stop it! Apparently the water wasn't running. No, because nothing is running. I think this leads to the basement at least. No? I must be wrong. No, wait, this was like the servants' quarter or something. The topmost sheet of the pile had some curious markings on it, so I grabbed it to have a closer look. Housekeeping, Old Virginia? Just a bunch of uninteresting books. No book is uninteresting. Well, okay, there are some, but most of them aren't. A bridge? Yeah, so this was like the housekeeper's room or something. It looked like whoever stayed in this room loved photography. And then, you know, whoever was in here last, it was just some useless junk. They were very into photography. Practical photography, class and paper manual, Portrait views by the Agency of Light. Collodion, no, okay. A paper of the method of taking stereoscopic pictures by Charles A. Long, 2nd edition, London, published by Bland and Long. I can't read that. Okay, whatever. Entered at Stationers Hall. Right. Okay. I can't look at the map? Fine. And again, no reflection. Da da da. Where am I going? Aha! Here's the bathroom from the intro. There's the crypt. The fountain with like a flower in it. That's the main room. But those two people definitely look like they shouldn't be there. And that's the house. And then of course there's this one, which is the kitchen. Looking at the basement door, I believe. The smoke coming from the toilet prevented any further investigation. Apparently the water wasn't running. The sink was covered with a thick coating of dust. It looked as if the cleaning ladies had skipped this room. They probably didn't even know it was there. I don't know. Okay, moving on. So this one's got to be the basement then. The door to what I assumed was the basement was locked. Yeah. Countless jars and cans adorned the kitchen. I feel like this should open, but apparently it doesn't. The door to the oven was firmly stuck in place. Which means we'll probably have to do something about that. There were plenty of kitchen utensils in the house, ready to be used. Yeah, but like super old. Plenty of kitchen utensils, yeah. That'll say the same thing. Okay, fridge. Alright, I think we might have gotten the whole house now. Okay. Yeah, I think we've done the whole house, so we can go upstairs and go to bed, I think. I think through here will get us to the main place. I don't know what this house, what the layout of this house is. It's very confusing. Yeah. For the first, like, third of the movie, the scariest thing about it, the scariest thing about it is, the music. Which isn't all that scary, but at points can get a little creepy. And from what I can recall, eventually, it does actually get pretty scary. But we have to make it that far. Okay, and I think if he'll go to bed, we can end this now. It's too early to go to bed. Well, what do you want me to do? It's eager to start tempting, but you're mean. Whatever, okay. I will leave you all off here. This will get you, probably with editing, about 30 minutes. Maybe 20. So, I love you guys. See ya later.